morning 2 down south with Triple M, Matt Cates. I've even got him in the blind with me this morning. We spent an hour doing a makeshift blind last night, and them daggone cows came through and destroyed it. So we had to hurry up and re-makeshift it. But we are set up as good as we're going to get. Yesterday, me and Josh was about 200 yards that way. We just kept seeing a lot of turkeys down this way. They're just kicking over these cow patties and stuff like that. A lot of the gobblers were already with hens. So we're just going to follow what the hens did yesterday, and that's come down here and hunt this corner. So we'll see what happens. Josh is on the other side of the farm.
We're back after the turkeys. Yesterday was quite an adventure. Turkey hunt in the morning. Troy shot an awesome gator in the evening. We slid in yesterday after our hunt and set up this ground blind on the other side of the woods where there was a bird gobbling. I can hear the bird on their side already going, so the bird over here, I haven't said a thing, but daylight's just cracking, so maybe he's just getting a late start. We'll see how this goes. Friends, that right there is a tank of an Osceola turkey. I could see his beard dragging the ground. He just needs to come over a little bit closer, about 140-ish yards closer, because I'm guessing he's right there at 150, 160. Heck of a bird. If that wasn't beautiful, I don't know what is. Just didn't work out in my favor. That bird for the first 15 minutes on the ground was just over there hammering, threw him a few light yelps, some purrs. He finally got interested enough to close the distance to 60 yards, and that's as close as he was coming. But he stood there at 60 and gobbled, and did a little bit of half strut, never really went full strut. But that's about all you can ask for. Just needed 30 or 40 more steps on him. That was beautiful though. That was beautiful. He was actually even a little bit too far for the shotgun. He's since worked around me, heading east. At first, when I saw him coming across and his head changed from white to red, I thought he's gonna get about 50 yards and come running in. And he's back behind me now. And that just wasn't the case, so sit here for a bit, see what Matt has in store. No follow-up shot does not necessarily mean that the bird is dead, apparently. Seems like they had a good plan. And a turkey, probably the turkey that we were hunting yesterday, was coming across the field. Got just outside of 60. Saw him and Troy threw a Hail Mary. Dang it. Oh, get. You got cows, we got cows.
We ain't caught in any turkeys, but if you'd like to go on a nice cow hunt, you let us know. We got you covered. Day two, morning two has come to a wrap. Man, Josh, he had a big old gobbler in front of him at 60 yards, strutting, gobbling, just putting on a show, he said. And he wouldn't come no closer. And then this morning, we finally had a gobbler coming. There's all these cows. Daggone cows. So, I'm trying to talk. Seriously. We are loading up. We're going to load up and we're going to go get Joshua. And we're going to go do some gator hunting.
What's happening, boss?
What's the word, bird?
You film me, I'll film you. Where'd he fly down from?
He was over in that corner.
So he was on the right-hand side of the building?
Yep. That bird started hammering.
Really?
Like,
on the
right.
ground or in the tree?
In the tree, he gobbled pretty good, but then on the ground, he just...
Just let it loose, huh?
Yeah, so I worked him for a little bit, and I could see him through the fog.
Mm-hmm.
I worked him for a little bit, and he kind of worked off, so I threw just some real light stuff at him.
Mm-hmm.
He gobbles. You know, when he was over there, his head was bleach white over in the corner. As he's coming across the field, it's turning red. I'm like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get angry or in love, one of the two.
Right.
And he stood there and gobbled a couple different times, and I could tell he's just starting to lose interest. I'm like, all right.
Oh, that's all right.
No.
We're going to go do gators. So he's turkey hunting, and then I don't know, Matt got a call. He had these two guys from Minnesota, and one of them wanted a big gator. And he was with someone else, so Matt got a phone call. And he's like, hey man, I got this dude from Minnesota. Never killed a gator. His buddy just killed a gator. First time he's ever killed anything in his life. And do you mind if they tag along? I'm like, are you kidding me? We got an opportunity to film somebody shooting a big gator. So they're going over the game plan now, but these dudes are from Minnesota, so just to be able to film someone else, first time, like, these guys are green and they're young. So the one guy's never killed nothing. He killed a gator today. It's first time ever he's killed anything. And I guess he was jacked up. So his buddy wants a big gator, a trophy gator. So we're going to do that now. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great.
We'll just try to stay as calm and as cool as you can. We'll get excited after we get a photo.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, Matt just asked that dude to stay calm and cool.
Yeah. Like,
You want to stay calm and cool?
you don't even ask Troy to do that because it ain't gonna happen.
Not going to happen.
There's a pole that's leaning to the right. Go between the second and third pole to the left. There's one laying up there out of the water all the way.
Starting off 0 for 1. That's okay. It's a big one. We're hunting big ones right now. So that one was 11 plus, and it's in the big water. So, man, they get out there. We're going to see them again. So, but we brought the airboat, so we can shoot one of the big ones out in the big water, and then we'll take the airboat out there and get it out of the water. So.
This first one's bigger than that.
Yeah, he is.
By a good shot.
Here's another one in the water right here.
What are we talking about?
Right at the end of the edge of the willows, where the one's laying up on the bank,
Yeah.
just past him, facing. He's going down the willows.
Yeah, we're fixing to do this. Gonna try it. Here we go.
Busted us. We were trying to sneak up on him. 0 for 2, but that's all right. That's all right. You don't just walk up on these prehistoric creatures and just shoot.
It doesn't work quite like that.
There's two smaller ones was cruising right here to our left. But I just seen the wake come out. If they stay behind that, you can just leave us lay in the ground. do feel better.
Right at the water line. Yardage? 22.
That's a stuck gator.
Nice. Oh yeah, there's the arrow.
There's the arrow already.
The arrow's right there.
Got that little light here. Did they ever go clean through though?
No way. No, it's floating right there. You see that, Chris?
Ooh.
Please pass through. Maybe a little high.
Yeah.
Just under the backbone.
I just don't know how the body wasn't blowing bubbles. Just the sheer chest cavity, you know what I mean?
It did. It went all the way through.
Did it not smoke her butt?
Yeah.
And there's no way to slow it down even more, though, is there? That's it.
Yeah.
You can slow it down to an eighth or whatever.
Dude, it hit perfect.
Right now, any second, right there. I mean, open mouth like she tried to go get it and everything.
No, she was biting at it.
Something touched her.
You did. He says,
But I think it's just it's a touch high.
Do you think it's a touch high?
It's very hard to.
Yeah.
It's not halfway down in the body. That's the bad thing on our side.
It should have came out better than halfway down though.
yeah, at the angle.
Yeah, it should. On the other side, it should have.
And there's
Unless it hit something. And
No, it didn't.
no, it
I
went
think
through. I've seen a ton of them deflect off, and I've seen it because if it deflected off the arrow, we wouldn't find it.
Yeah.
And then if I've seen a bunch of them ricochet too, and the ricochets are like the bounce backs. They're plain as day, like they boom, boonk. Yeah, kill him if he'll stop.
oh my gosh, that's a monster.
Which one do you call?
Whichever one the biggest one is.
One on the right.
All right, kill that one on the right if he stops.
it out on us.
Okay. You ready?
Inch behind the eye, right above the water. Smack the gators, huh? Yeah!
That was a big
Yeah!
You hear that?
Yeah! Yes!
What, J-Walk?
Yes! So Jason from Minnesota just smoked a biggin. I mean, we're guessing an 11 to 12 foot range, but man, it happens fast. They bailed in off this bank right here. And, man, what a rush. So they bail into the water off this bank, and then they'll swim out there a little ways and then come up. And man, they judge them right now. I mean, they tell you within 3 seconds how big that gator is. And then you've got it from there, man. So Jason put the smack down on it. Pretty awesome. Now we just got to fish it out of the water.
Yep. I just saw a tail.
Yeah, I did too. I saw his tail come up.
What's right over? Are you gonna go in? There's two little water. I think I got him in the back foot.
Stud, dude.
That's what we're talking about, bro.
No, thanks for the jawbone.
What's game for?
Holy crap! Jeez!
Get him right where you told him to.
Yeah.
Great shot. Great shot.
One shoulder.
That feller's a mini.
Belly will pull him back.
Awesome. Smoked him, bro.
Yes. Thank you.
Awesome shot.
Okay,
Thank you.
Minnesota. They don't have
Yeah.
that in Minnesota?
No, they don't. This is incredible. This is an incredible hunt. Oh, it's hard to describe. Neither. I mean, it's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur.
So this is mid-April. Turkey season is still in, but we can hunt these gators all year long on the private land tags. So anybody looking to do a hunt, doesn't matter what time of year, all
Yes.
year long,
Yes.
365 days a year, Triple M Outfitters
Yeah.
Unlimited, 100% success.
Yep. Get a hold of Matt. Thanks again, man. Oh, it's awesome.
2 gators going back to Minnesota.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
He's got it. He's got it.
He does go.
He's got it.
I thought he was going to.
Grab that other pole. Somebody grab me that other gold pole.
He got that on camera.
So what's happening is they
Holy crap.
this is the one Josh shot earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Shit, it's right here in front of me again.
Let me
We snuck back around and we could see it there. And Dean went over and got it with the pole. And now I have no idea what you do from here. Now you wrestle an alligator. Holy crap. I don't know. So
go pull the
see
truck
what
up
happens.
here. Hurry.
Matt, your hook's got my line. I see your hook in the air.
Sure.
Your hook ain't in the gator, it's on my fishing line.
All right.
It's right against the damn
Okay. Let's just.
culvert. The gator's out in front of it again.
All right. Let's just hold on for a second. Somebody hold Dean's pole. Dean, grab a big hook.
No, that's somebody dragged in the water. Your hook's on my line. See, Matt, your hook right here.
Okay.
Let go on your line.
You sure that's the hook on this pole?
Yeah, I know the hook, the two different hooks.
You want me to bring you the rod?
Yeah.
Reel down to it.
Yeah, just reel it right up to the hook, and maybe you can unhook it off the line. Just pull it up. See the line. Get somebody to just lose the hook. I ain't got time for this. But I think all my shit's in my truck.
I got other hooks.
I think he's around the pole to the front.
There he is. There he is.
All right, boys, get this rope. Get this rope. Here we go. Okay. Now, we have got a live alligator.
Yeah.
It is not dead. It does bite.
Keep pulling them out.
Just, there's it. Right there it is, Matt.
Stop.
Right there.
Come here. Let's get this gator. Come here. Somebody grab that fishing pole from him. We're gonna get him killed. This is the gator. He's got an arrow hole in him. Grab that rifle.
It's right on the back of the truck right there.
You're going to bow shot him again, Matt.
What do you want me to do?
Grab this rifle. Let's get him killed right here on the tailgate truck. Come step right here with me. Rack one.
Yeah, you've already officially
Come step
killed
right here
that
with me.
dude.
There's a bow
Just
hole.
sit him right on top of the back of his neck right there. Just stick it down there. You ain't got to aim. Just stick it down there right on top of his neck.
Right there?
Yes, sir.
Take the safety off.
Hits its head.
Don't blow his head up.
Put him in the net.
We got your gator.
There you go.
That's the one with the bow hole
We
in
got your freaking gator, dude. What
Had
are
a
the chances
bow
of that? What are the chances of that?
in there. I seen it.
Good. What a story!
You can see
What
where
a
the ball head
story!
cut.
What a story!
That is awesome. Yeah, I was going to say, you got it.
When he was sitting there and I started to kill him because I seen just a bubble or two and I was like, it ain't enough. It ain't enough to pull the trigger and it not be him.
Okay, boys. Wow. Move home. Let's go. Come on. There you go.
Oh yeah, right there. Right there's broadhead hole. Hit her high.
Right,
Yeah.
right there's where that's the end hole.
So you got the broadhead
It
hole?
never went down.
Right.
Where's it at?
Right here.
Here's one.
And here.
There's one
Holy
too.
crap.
One went straight through him.
Above its front legs.
Let me pull him out here in the road, Dean.
That's unbelievable, dude. What are the chances I stick one, what, 2 hours ago, I suppose now?
Oh, yeah, at least.
Stick one. Matt and Dean both thought it was a perfect shot, and I felt real good about it. I felt steady, rock steady, and they thought it was perfect, but turns out it was a fuzz high. So we came back after we pulled theirs out the water, came back, spot this one. They had a feeling that it was probably the same one because it was right in the general vicinity, and so they hooked it. Dean's master casting class.
Yeah.
Jeez. He hooked it from about 50 yards out, and after a melee, we determined that was definitely the gator. Matt saw the two holes, broadhead holes on either side. Finished her off. Whoa. Buddy. Gator. That's just wild stuff, man. I feel better. I feel a lot better. You know, when you make a bow shot and it looks perfect and things don't work out, that's bow hunting. And to come back around and finish the job feels good. I was going to feel real bad if I had injured that gator.
Listen, Matt never gives up.
But he does not give up. That's right. That's right.
When we left, went and killed a bigger one, came back the backside,
Right.
and it might have was that maybe the one that slid down in the water, you think?
Could well have
It
been.
could have been, right?
Right.
Because it was right here
Right.
on the backside when we drove the backside.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was wild.
And then
I was not expecting it to end like that.
Dean's like, we got a live gator, boys.
Some guys are like, oh, I'm the only one that can do this. No, it's not. Get out and let's all do it.
That's wild.
Exactly.
That's some wild stuff.
I want to have a good time, man.
Exactly.
I'm going to do it again. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
And I know who I'm doing it with. That was awesome. That was fun. That was what
living the will hunt life is about. New experiences. We had an opportunity to come to Florida. Matt had an opening. We seized the day and came down. We've killed 2 gators. We still got 1 more turkey hunt left to go. If things work out, we'll kill a turkey. But either way, we have had a blast, seen tons of gators. Again, you know, you just got to have a ton of respect for these animals. You know, they're prehistoric. That one's probably 75 plus years old. Survived hurricanes, human stuff. It's just amazing. It's cool.
22 yards, shooting high poundage, great broadhead, everything's right. Shoots him, hits him right above that shoulder, and it should go down through the body and come out the bottom. It went in right there at his shoulder, the top of his shoulder, and went flexed and went straight across him and then came back out.
Out the other side like a horseshoe.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Shooting the graphite or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, gator went up under the peppers. We went on and killed the big gator, and we came back. What was it? An hour or 2?
Oh gosh.
It's about 2.
Wow, I'd say 2 hours.
Come back, and I'm figuring his lung shot. He's going to get out of the water.
Yeah, he won't.
So he went on under the pepper tree side. So I walked down the levee with him, and right there where he went in, he goes in the water. And I'm like, all right, well, now we're in all them pepper trees, you can't see nothing. All the way back around, he's just sitting there in the middle of the canal. I pull the truck up sideways, and I'm looking at him in the rifle scope because I'm thinking, if he's bubbling hard, I need to get him. I need to just kill him.
Yeah.
He's already put an arrow through him. I see 2 little bubbles, bloop, bloop, and I'm like, I know that's him, but I don't want to shoot a gator that ain't been, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I told Dean, I was like, probably get him with a hook. So Dean goes around there. Dean hooks him, and that's a fiasco. He runs up one of them screw gates, and runs into lily pads, and we get another pole on him, and then we get a big line on him, and get him pulled up there, and he's got a perfect broadhead marked right in his back. I'm like, grab the gun, kill this sucker now.
Finish him.
We were all tangled up in that screw gate.
Oh, I imagine.
And it was like instantly he could break them lines and be gone.
Yeah.
And he just reached in there, pop, killed him, pulled him up
They
there.
got
and
that big hard bone.
that arrow had to flex in his body.
Big heavy pad that comes down and then the ball joint.
Yeah.
And that pad goes down and goes into the brisket part.
Yeah.
You know, it's all one piece, and then you got the ball joint coming out of it and then the front leg. And that's a big heavy bone. I'll be darned.
And it was just crazy the way it went through him.
Two.
Here we go. Last morning in South Florida with Matt Cates Triple M Outfitters, and this has been just an unbelievable trip so far. It has been awesome, and regardless of what happens this morning, it's just been plain, flat, fun. Gator hunting. Who'd have thought it'd ever be gator hunting? Here we are. We've both shot gators. We've had some run-ins with turkeys. They've just given us the slip, and we're giving them one more shot. One more shot this morning for a few hours before we gotta fly home for youth season in Ohio. But we're set up in the ground blind. These turkeys, the last couple of days, have been coming through a fence, and they haven't been working the decoys. And there's only one particular gap in that fence that they're coming through. So we're set up just a little bit off of it. Just need one to walk by within range. He's only 8 feet inches off of it. What? He's walking back. It's 25 yards. He's walking that way. You can shoot him with a gun. I don't know if you want to or not. So as you know, deer hunting these turkeys this morning, and none of them, not one, has done what they've done the last 2 days. That's turkey hunting. However, it's 10 o'clock and we've got a longbeard right here beside us. Can't get a shot on him. Can't move windows and all that stuff right now, just the way we're set up. He was on our side of this little fence at one point, and within about 10 yards, but just couldn't do anything about it. All he had to do was come out in front like the birds have been doing, and he didn't do it. So we're just kind of trying to wait him out right now and hope that he comes around. We don't have any decoys out on the deck. They just aren't playing very well.
Dude, should we not do some like soft hen calls or something?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's just not cooperating.
Dude, turn around, coming right at us.
It's so long, it's going silent. You ready? Big bird down, buddy. Like I said, we was deer hunting. I stopped him just like you'd stop a buck during the rut. We've been watching this bird on the right side of the blind for the last 20 minutes, and he has played games with us. Coming here, coming there. He didn't know what he wanted to do. He crossed the fence, didn't cross the fence. We've been scratching right beside the blind, 25 yards. We've been paying so much attention to him. We haven't been watching out here in front of us. And Troy just happens to turn around, gobbler right there, coming across the field 100 yards and closing fast. Osceola down. What's this bird doing?
My guess is he's in
gone.
another county.
He gone.
That's my guess. Like that dude. I just happened to look and I see a redhead. At least 100 yards. I don't know where he comes. Well, we're not paying attention that way though.
No, we're not. We're watching this bird for the last 20 minutes,
We
dude.
had this bird at 8 yards at one time.
I know. Matt Gates, Triple M Outfitters, thank you, brother.
Woo! Just don't run, Troy says. Running the camera sometimes can be a little bit tricky, especially when you're trying to hold it still. But we've got an Osceola down. 2 gators, a big old turkey. Whew. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. The colors on these Osceolas are just unmatched. Just so vivid. Dude's got some hooks. I tell you, gang, you know, we came down here primarily to gator hunt. Things worked out better than you could have imagined. Troy shot himself a wonderful gator. Last night we had just a crazy wild time and ended up killing a gator myself. Had some extra time here the last couple days in the mornings, and Matt said, let's go try to get on some Osceolas. And we've played with them. You know, they weren't working the decoys. They'd answer calls, and yesterday I got that bird to come in from 250 yards all the way across the field, gobbling, strutting, doing what you want them to do. And but he just wouldn't commit, so we decided to deer hunt him. And of course, right off the bat, they did not do what they've been doing the last 2 days. That's turkeys. We were just about to pack up. We were watching this bird out the right side of the blind, and Troy says, turkey right in front of us. We turned around to adjust his chair, and there was a bird coming across the field. I could not be more appreciative. Beautiful birds, big old gators. That's the way we kick off spring. Awesome.
There's your head high.
Starting route to 154 West Alice Drive.
Homeward bound. We weren't here for a long time, but we were here for a good time. And I'd say we probably bit off more than we can chew as far as that goes. We had a great time. We got to hustle and bustle, get home for youth turkey season. That's less than 48 hours away. I can't say enough about how much fun we had. I mean, truth be known, never thought I'd shoot a gator, ever. To come down here and do it and make new friends, meet new people, that's what it's all about. And now we're heading home. That's wild. That's some wild stuff.